Welcome to GBJ Weekly, the only show that keeps you up to date on all things that are happening in and around the campus of George Brown Jr. Elementary. I'm Ava Jones alongside with my co-host Alice Sanchez.
Thank you, Eva. We have a lot going on at GBJ, so let's jump right in. Our top story, spring break is coming upon us. Don't forget that our last day of school before spring break is Friday, March 21st. Also remember that our spring break is 2 weeks long and we will be returning on Monday, April 7th.
Oh, I can't wait to be able to sleep in. In other news, Mr. Nieto will be holding tryouts for softball. Those tryouts will be taking place there at GBJ after school on Wednesday the 19th and Friday the 21st until 4:30. If you are in 4th, 5th, or 6th grade and want to play in a little softball, be sure to stay for tryouts.
Hey Eva, what did the softball glove say to the softball?
What?
Catch you later.
Wow, that was awful.
Speaking of awful, it would be awful if you missed the BMX assembly at school on Wednesday the 19th.
Didn't that guy jump over Mr. Kilborn's head last year?
He did, and maybe he'll do it again this year, but you won't get to see it unless you are in school on Wednesday. So be sure to be here. By the way, what does a bicycle call its dad?
I don't know. What?
Pop cycle.
You are really bad at this. Let's talk about PBIS. What is the week's PBIS skill and location? For that information, let's go to the quad and check in with Sergio.
Hi everyone, I'm Sergio coming to you from the quad at GBJ. This week's PBIS School of the Week is waiting your turn. There are 5 steps to waiting your turn. Sit or stand quietly. Keep your arm and legs still. Avoid beginning, begging, whining, or teeth sucking. Engage in the activity when directed by an adult to do so. Thank the person who gave you a turn. In addition, this week's location is the library. Remember everyone to be safe, be respectful, be responsible, and be ready to learn for GBJ Weekly. I am Sergio Wanzo. Welcome back to you in the studio. Back to you in the studio.
Good stuff. We thank you, Sergio. Before we close out our show, let's go to the teacher spotlight of this segment of our show where we learn a little more about one of our amazing GBJ teachers. Today's teacher spotlight is on Miss Bowen.
Teacher spotlight is on one of our awesome 5th grade teachers, Mrs. Bowen. Mrs. Bowen has been teaching for 20 years and was one of the teachers at GBJ when it first opened. She feels very fortunate to have the chance to help so many students in those years. Earlier this year, Miss Bowen was recognized as Teacher of the Year for the counting of San Bernardino. Mrs. Bowen grew up the child of immigrants who instilled in her the importance of education. She loved going to school and learning each and every day, and then one day realized that she could keep going to school for the rest of her life. As a teacher, Mrs. Bowen loves each of her students. She has students who are adults now and have become teachers, police officers, nurses, and all kinds of jobs. She loves to hear about the lives and successes that they have achieved. Mrs. Bowen loves being a part of GBJ. She enjoys the supported and close knit of nature of the families, students, and community. Something you might not know about Mrs. Bowen is that she has 12 chickens at home and considers herself a part-time farmer. She grows crops, cheese, and plants. And spends many times of her weekends tending to her mini farm. We are all lucky just to have amazing and dedicated teacher at our school. When you see Mrs. Bowen, be sure to give her a high five and a thank you for all she does.
That was an awesome report. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Ava, Mrs. Bond should probably wear sunglasses in class.
Why do you say that?
Because her class is so bright.
Really?
We thank you for watching our show today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for our YouTube channel.
And if any of what we're doing seems fun to you, be sure to join the film club. We meet after school on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Be sure to talk to Mr. Rogers if you're interested. Totally.
For Ava Jones, I'm Alice Sanchez saying enjoy your spring break, GBJ. Just try not to make your parents go spring broke.
Another joke, really?
It's a work in progress.